Okay, so early start this morning with mowing, and I'm just about to jump in the tractor and go off and start our first cut of silage. Hopefully they're coming in tomorrow to pick it up, put it in this clamp. So let's crack on. Okay, before I get in there, you can just see we've got the sheets up ready. We put them up a bit early actually, just so that we don't get caught out. There's a bit of silage left in the back, which we're going to have to put the new silage up to. I think next year we'll make sure we feed all that. There's no point keeping silage in the back too long. I think that's about 3 or 4 years old. Anyway, let's go. Okay, so I've come out here. This is the old flooded field that we saw in the spring. Here we go, here's the floods. And here we are now. You can see the grass is going pretty well out here. Now normally I wouldn't cut this for first crop silage, but I'm not quite sure what the level of crop is like in the fields elsewhere. So we're going to mow this, add it to the lot that's going to be hauled. And then if we get too much, if the clamp seems too full, I'm going to basically round bale some near the end. So yeah, this should be good for first cut. I mean, there's too much to give to the young heifers which normally graze out here. So I'm going to mow this. So let's crack on. So we started mowing. I'm going to take it steady really. This old mower is getting on a bit, and it does have a problem with belt slippage and stuff. Actually, just driving through here, I'm really amazed how heavy the crop seems to be in this field, because this is permanent pasture. Had all that rain on it, I thought it washed out pretty well most of the stuff. And it's amazing really to think how well it's recovered, considering what it went through in what was it, January, February. I was just going to say, when you watch this back, you can probably see I'm going to leave quite a lot on the headland. There's some thistles there that I don't really want in the silage, but also because I'm going to let the cattle in here, I'm actually going to leave a chunk at the top that I'm not going to mow, so that they can come in here and graze, because I'm not quite sure what the season's going to do, and at the moment it's very dry. If we have a bit of a drought, I need a bit of grass in reserve to give to those heifers. So anyway, let's crack on. We'll see how we go as we go along. There we are. I've been round once, and you can see I'm leaving this big chunk on the left for the heifers to graze. So I'm just doing this piece here. So far so good. I'm still going around the headland a couple more times I think before I start getting through the middle, but so far so good. It's a beautiful day. Okay, so I've done the headland. I've been round I think a dozen times. That just gives the forager a turning circle once he's picked that up. So I'm going to go up and down across now, just starting to strike out in the middle. So it's up to know which way to go on this field, because it's kind of square. So hopefully this will be alright. Just see here, I'm striking out right in the middle. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Going up and down quite a while now, and I'm on the last strip of the one side of the field, and I've got a big bit left to do at the end and then we're done. So here I am, just going up and down here. Stretch now, I'm just finishing off. I've only got a little piece left to do. Right. Last bit to do here. Always a little odd bit at the end. Let's see if I think I've done it. That is it. So let me just turn this off. Okay, so we finished this field now, thank goodness. I'm going to crack on with the other fields. The contractor's coming in to do the fields at the top there, Andy Sampson, so he'll be doing those at the top. My brother is away over there behind the trees doing some as well. So it's not a massively heavy crop in here, but then this is permanent pasture. Quite a lot of thistles in here, which I don't like. But I'm just going to pack up the mower, go into the other field, and I'll stop and have a little chat at lunchtime. So I'm on the second field now. Still not a bad crop out here actually, considering this is quite an old lay and it could do with reseeding. It's doing alright. Oh, I just see a buzzard over there. Just looks like it's jumped down on something. It's going to fly up in a minute. Anyway, I'm going to stop under this oak tree for my my lunch. There we go, it's a bit wet, blustery out here, but it's not too loud on the old microphone. I've got my packed lunch. I realised I got a blooming vegetarian lunch because I forgot my pork pies, vegetarian lunch because I forgot my pork pies, which is what a disaster. Hopefully that's the only disaster today. So I have got cheese and cucumber in here, which I really like actually, but I could have done with a pork pie. Anyway, I'm going to wash my hands. Look, farmer muck. It's funny, isn't it, how everyone gets really hygienic in different places with hand gels and all this stuff, and you get on the farm and it's just like, it's a bit of dirt, be alright. I'm still here. Anyway, as you can see the mowing's going okay, and hopefully we'll crack on and haul this tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm going to stick it with my cucumber, cheese, and I'm hoping to go home and have something with a bit of steak in it or something. Okay, cheers guys, keep watching, and send me a pork pie. Okay, so since my lunch I've finished doing this other field here, as well as the one I was sat in having my lunch, and now the contractor's come to just do the other half of the farm because I haven't got time to do it all in before they pick it up. So we're looking through here, and Ed, the chap who was doing the maize drilling, is now on the mower down there. You probably saw him doing the maize drilling in my other video. There he is. What a hell of a big mower that is. Look at the size of that. It's got a mower on the front and a mower on the back. Makes my little thing look a waste of time. Wow. Well, I'll go and have a quick look at that a bit closer. There we go, so that's the mowing done, or nearly done. Oops, a bit wobbly there. That's the mowing nearly done for this year, and or this year's first cut, and it's just a case of waiting for this lot to be raked up and picked up. Weather's looking good, so we get a good crop. I think we've got a pretty good crop in the fields actually, better than I thought it would be.